about this? What's your craziest sex story?
Give me the lampshade story.
Oh, that one wasn't anything. Well, it wasn't a lampshade. It was like the bottom of a lampshade. Kind of like those candlesticks over there. It's like this thing.
So it's the bottom portion of this lamp.
Yeah.
Like right here, this part. Okay, what happened?
I mean, I just had that at my ass one time and I got stitches from it. I don't think it's like crazy though. It was like, oh, we were having a wild time. Like someone just rammed it up there, and like that's why I can't have anal sex. Like I got stitched up. My butthole was like tight. Like you can't.
I was getting candles shoved up my ass when I was 19
Yeah,
years
I
old.
understand. That's not a mark of maturity necessarily.
But I was old enough to get a candle stuck up my ass, then she's old enough to know this shit. I think she danced to an N-word in 2020.
If you're old enough to get a candle up your ass,
Yeah.
I don't think a candle up your ass necessarily indicates a level of maturity. Not that it doesn't, but
It
I'm not
wasn't
sure.
a level of maturity, but legally I was able to take that.
You were able to take that candle. What was it, a girthy candle or like a thin candle?
Oh no, it was like the candlestick like holder. Like it was the thing that holds it. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a lampshade. It was like the bottom of a lampshade. Kind of like those candlesticks over there. Like,
My asshole got ripped. Honestly, I can't have anal sex anymore. I had to get stitched up. It was really bad.
What's potentially a sexual assault?
Even if I was a hooker and I was like, I'm down for whatever.
You can still rape a hooker, of course.
But I was like, oh, I'm down for anything.
Yes.
Because that is consent. I'm saying I'm down for anything, I guess.
When you say I'm down for anything, there's a reasonable expectation that it doesn't include killing you, right?
Well, I don't think it was going to kill me.
But that's what I mean. There's limits to what you're saying here.
Sure.
I said, Trisha, who are you to talk about gross things? You've shoved a candlestick up your ass.
Uh-huh.
But okay, so now let me clarify, because your mom and sister were there, but everyone looked at me like, oh my God, Ethan. Like everybody
Well,
looked
it wasn't even that. You kept going. You actually were like, you said to my mom and sister, you're like, oh, you guys don't know about the candlestick up her ass story? And I was like, well, like, we don't talk about that stuff.
Oh, maybe that was when I took it too far.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were all open and stuff. You guys were like all open.
Not
and,
about that. Oh my God.
Video of you on OnlyFans of you wrestling your sister topless.
Like,
so are you comfortable with people beating off to you and your whole family? That seems odd.
Yeah, why? I feel like that's a natural thing.
Because you're like, oh my God, my family accept me and they don't ask questions. And you're like, meanwhile, my family's doing OnlyFans with me? I mean, let's fucking...
That means they're so open.
I thought you guys were all open and stuff. You guys were like all open.
Not
and,
about that. Oh my God.
That means they're so open.
I think they're too open. Is it too open?
No.
Yes.
No.
We're not that open, damn.
Go ahead. Your
Unrelated.
sister wrestled you in a bikini and Jell-O for dudes to beat off while your mom refereed.
Yeah.
You can't fuck your sister, Trisha.
Go to onlytrish.com if we're going to talk about this.
well, it wasn't a lampshade. It was like the bottom of a lampshade. Kind of like those candlesticks over there. Like,
I was getting candles shoved up my ass when I was 19
Yeah,
years
I
old.
understand. That's not a mark of maturity necessarily.
Because that is consent. I'm saying I'm down for anything, I guess.
You know, my family is going to like find out stuff where it was so casual for me to talk about it before because it felt like I had power and I had control over it if I was talking about it. But now it's like my family is finding about stuff that, you know, I'm actually not ready to handle and talk about.
Okay, what happened?
I mean, I just had that at my ass one time and I got stitches from it.
I was getting candles shoved up my ass when I was 19
Yeah, I
years old.
understand.
My asshole got ripped. Honestly, I can't have anal sex anymore. I had to get stitched up. I put a candlestick up my ass one time.
Yeah, you mentioned that a lot, Trisha.
Which is like crazy because I really thought like all that in the past. I talk about it sometimes in the mindset of that didn't happen to me. That's just like a story I tell, when in reality it did, and I have to like come to terms with that, right?
When I was a kid, I pooped like once every 6 months.
She does not hold in her poop for months at a time.
Oh my God, I do! Can we ask my mom? I'm gonna get my mom on a video. My mom will say, for years, on and off, 6 months, it would be 6 months. I swear to goodness, I didn't go for like 3 months.